Thank you so much for that intro, Joe. I'm very excited to be here tonight. I'm imagining you all very close to me. I'm watching the numbers going up on the YouTube streaming right now, and it's making my heart soar. I'm in here in the studio with my good friend Nathaniel on the camera, and my husband Ronan on working the sound. And my name is Gabby Gordon. And tonight I want to play you some of my favorite Christmas songs because it's also my favorite time of year. And when Joe and her parents asked me if I wanted to do this concert, it was a very easy yes. And so it's hard to choose sometimes between the songs because there are a lot of great Christmas songs, and I thought I'll go with the ones the melodies have either touched me or there's some kind of story that's attached to it. So tonight will be some stories and some songs. And I hope that you're chilling in your couch, you have a glass of wine or whatever you're into, and let's get to it. Here comes Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, your troubles will be miles away. Hey, here we are, as in olden days. Happy golden days of your Lord. Faithful friends who are near to us, gather near to us once more. The years will all be together if the fates allow. Hang your shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. I hope you guys are hearing this all right, and if you'd like to comment in the section, I think you can. And then I'll just continue on from here, hoping that it's going well. I'm picturing all of you up there in Canada having a good time. I Googled where Joe's parents live and where Joe is right now, too, because I was curious, so I could put a little mental picture. And looks like a cozy town. Looks like you got some arts and culture going on up there. And this next song is special to me because it brings back a great time when, Christmas in general for me is kind of nostalgic. And when I was growing up, I moved around a lot. I've lived in 6 different countries and gone to 15 kinds of schools. And I had the opportunity to go to an art school in the UK for 4 years where we studied musicals and dance and theater. And then because it was such a musical environment, every Christmas season they would have us go and perform in this local church. So the building I studied in was this Rothschild building, very old, with like bells and whistles and cellars and all kinds of cool things. And then there's this old world church in the center of town called Tring. And we would all get together in this crazy old place and just feel the atmosphere and sing these choral tunes. And this was one of the songs we did, and I think even to my, slightly teenage brain, where nothing was cool enough for me at the time, I was very impressed by that experience and the sound in the walls of that place. And the song we sang was Silent Night, and I hear this may be someone's favorite as well. So if you like this, feel free to sing along. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round a young virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts singing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. So I was thinking about whether I could do a song for you in Danish. So I'm half Danish and half American, and I came to the States when I was 18, but I grew up mostly in Europe, and so I got a lot of the Danish culture with me. And I thought, all those Danish Christmas songs, a lot of them are translated to Danish as well. So Silent Night is Glæde jul, dejlige jul, and it's a lot of psalms and things. And I thought to myself, well, maybe I'd actually prefer to play you guys my song, which is a song about nostalgia and missing home, and carrying that kind of cultural missing with me out into the world, because especially at this time of the year, I get super homesick, and I would love to just be, absorbing all the Danish Christmas hygge, which means coziness. And I brought I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got my decorations, my grandma's sewn handmade puppets for Christmas, and is a big deal in my life. Let me just put it that way. And so I wanted to sing you this song, which is in Danish, and it's called Stilamitsan. It means quiet is my longing. And here comes. Stille er mit savn, gemt i mine drømme. Stille er dit navn, der hvor jeg er hjemme. Jeg svæver mellem himmel og jord, og verden den føles alt for stor. Jeg mangler et anker at holde om. Uden står jeg her, kold og tom. Stille er mit savn, for jeg kan ikke glemme det allerskønneste navn, der hvor jeg er hjemme. Min tanker synger i kor, mit hjerte flyver på vinden som fodspor, igennem modstand på sin vej, langsomt tilbage til dig. Jeg bygger broer, der hvor jeg vil hen, for sandheden tror, livet betyder ingenting uden dig, uden det jeg kalder hjem. Uden dig, uden det jeg kalder hjem. Indtil den dag vi ses igen. Stille er mit savn, stille er mit savn. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I thought about putting the lyrics in, and then I unthought that. So in Denmark, we, or Danish culture for Christmas, we have some pretty wacky traditions. We like to stuff ourselves full of food, and someone always ends up in the hospital because they eat too much of it. And then we put candy on the tree, inside pouches in the tree, and then we let kids go crazy finding that. We dance around the tree, we dance outside, we grab hands and do our whole, pagan revival dance. And it's a whole thing. We do it all on the 24th, so, the food, the presents, and all of it. So When I was a kid, I used to get so excited about it that I'd end up with a stomach ache on the night itself because I had so much anticipation. I learned to, calm it down a little bit, but as you can tell, in case I haven't made that clear already, Christmas is a big deal to me. And I thought this song kind of embodies the spirit for me of a little crazy Danish Christmas romp-pomp. If you guys feel like shaking your little tushies up there in the north, I think you should, because I know it gets cold up there. You gotta do what you can to keep warm. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swinging, jingle bell ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell time and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in the Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock this night away. Jingle bell time, it's the swell time. The go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Yeah. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingling around the clock. Mixing and a mickle in a jingle bell beat. Well, that's the jingle bell ride. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock this night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Hey, giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Tinkling around the clock. Mixing and a mickle in a jingle bell beat. Hey, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell ride. Dancing. I bet Joe was busting some hip-hop moves in her living room. Right? Why not? And, I don't know about you, but I'm having a great time. Woo! I'm so lucky to have had Nathaniel and Ronen here today because they really made this possible. They made this room possible and their skills possible. And I really wanted to give you guys a cool experience. And I just think it's kind of crazy and exciting that we can do this, so many miles apart. I mean, I know streaming stuff on television, anything new, but it's new for me to be performing live like this. And even though I don't see you, it's like I really sense you. You know what I mean? And so this next song, I think that as much as I love the happy parts of Christmas, I think it's very important to have some nuance to this holiday because currently I'm trying to multitask by alphabetically finding the next song and talking to you. I am now discovering that is not a skill I possess. But, hold on a second. So the thing is, I think that, for anything good to be felt in life, you do have to also see the darker sides of things. And while Christmas is a cheery time, it also can be a sad time for many. And the next artist who wrote the song, I feel like she embodied a very raw and personal approach to her to this song. And I think it's kind of brave to write a seasonal Christmas song like this that isn't only about jingle hoppin' rockin'. And And she's actually a lady from up in your neck of the woods who came down here to California to start her songwriting career. Lived in Topanga Canyon and inspired many other songwriters like me to follow in her footsteps and come over here and jumpstart our careers. And maybe, hopefully, someday be as good songwriters as her. And Joni Mitchell wrote this next one. Here Comes River. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. And I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. Gonna make a lot of money, then I'll quit this crazy scene. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry when they tried hard to help me. You know, he put me at ease. Loved me so naughty, made me weak in the knees. And I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Well, I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best friend I ever had. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. And I wish I had a river I could skate away on. One of those songs I wish I'd written, you know? Speaking of songs I written, here comes one of my songs. It's actually my official Christmas song. It's the one and only Christmas song I ever wrote. Well, no, there is one other one I wrote when I was 12 years old. My mom begged me to sing it, but, you know, 12 years old songs. Wintertime, Christmas time, it's in the air. That's it. That's all you're getting. Don't ask for more. And I think that's when I got bitten by the bug, actually, of performing. I got to perform that in the assembly wrote it in a day and then got to go up on stage and just, get that out in front of the whole school. And yeah, so Christmas has done many things for me. Maybe that's why I love it so much. But this song is called This Year, and I think I wrote it one year when I was, again, a little homesick and nostalgic. If you guys would like to hear the recording of it, there is one, and you can find it on a website called bandcamp.com, and you just search my name, and there's a bunch of other recordings on there, and you can download those songs from there if you'd like to hear them. And here comes This Year. I'll be coming home this year, baby. Leave the fire on this year, baby. 'Cause all this living ain't worth a dime if I'm not giving to the one I call mine. Have no fear, you know I'm coming home this year. Hey, promises are made, left you hurting time and time again. Ooh, but I keep counting the hours till I can walk that promise back into your hands. Oh, 'cause you are the best thing that I've ever known. Won't you please leave the fire on? Have no fear, you know I'm coming home this year. Have no fear, you know I'm coming home this year. Yeah, I'm coming on home to you. Thank you. My parents have since moved. We live in California, so it's true that it really doesn't snow here, but parts of California do. And so they moved to a mountain town where it definitely snows, and I think I haven't seen more white Christmases in my life. And I'm not sure why it's relevant, but I just felt like you should know. So this next song is also one of mine, and I wrote it with a good friend of mine called Didan Tamler, an Israeli dude, and Israeli-American dude who came to visit. At the time, I was playing at these clubs, distant memory, in these strange times, and I remember talking to him about how there's always competing agendas in these kinds of live scenes. You know, there's my agenda, which is I want to be seen and heard by people sitting up there on stage, and then everybody else who comes there to eat and get dolled up and be seen and all of that good stuff. And then I know that that's what the song relates to, but then I actually think now, this time that we're living through, the song's called Fishbowl, and I thought, well, we're all kind of living in our own versions of fishbowls these days. And so I thought maybe it could have some relevance to now. And I hope you enjoy. Bleeding thoughts to a room that ain't listening. Wish they look up and let me in, but everybody's in a fishbowl. Everybody's gotten so cold. Throwing all on the body on these keys. They're the only ones I please, 'cause everybody's in a fishbowl. Maybe I'm in one of my own. Ooh, friends are telling me I should quit, but I'm an addict looking for a hit. Fake a smile, telling myself I'm worth more, so much more. And I've got stories I wanna tell, scars on my body, grooves in my belt, memories I can't leave on the shelf. No, I can't stop this now. Trying to be so tough and resilient, show them my best in this moment, but everybody's in a fishbowl. Everybody's checked out cold. Lately sleepless nights got me wondering, are we all just high on drowning? 'Cause everybody's in a fishbowl. Maybe I'm in one of my own. Ooh, what the hell am I doing here? Can't force it if they just don't care. Fake a smile, telling myself I'm worth more, so much more. And I've got stories I wanna tell, scars on my body, grooves in my belt, memories I can't leave on the shelf. No, I can't stop this now. I threw all my coins in the wishing well, climbed all the way to the mission bell, and I do it for love. Go through hell and I can't stop this now. Ooh. I've got stories, scars on my body, memories that I keep, yeah. And I threw all my coins in the wishing well, climbed all the way to the mission bell. Do it for love and I go through hell, and I can't stop this now. I can't stop this now. I can't stop this now. Now Thank you, guys. I hope you're doing okay. I won't judge you if you need to get up. Oh, good comments, I hear. Hey, yeah. I'm guessing that means you guys are having an okay time. That makes me very happy. That is the point of tonight. And so this song has been, I read that this next song has been covered by something like 200 artists worldwide, different languages. And you'll know it for sure. And if you don't, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's a little embarrassing for you, really. It's a fellow Canadian who did this song. It's called Hallelujah. And I think it had something like, I remember reading Leonard Cohen, who wrote it, who's from Canada, was sitting in his hotel room, banging his head against the floor, trying to write this thing, 80 verses into it. So I think you should be glad I'm not doing all 80 verses tonight. I don't think the official song even has 80 verses, but he definitely, worked for this song. And I would like to sing that song for you. I also hear that it's Joe's dad's favorite song. So this is for you. Oh, I feel like we should introduce our mascot.
Yes.
This is,
Look right.
just, can you see him?
This is your camera here. Grab him.
Oh, guys, this is Webster. Can you see him?
Yes, they can.
Webster's got his own vest. This is Nathaniel's buddy, but he likes to hang out with me too. And he's very chill, aren't you, Webster Webs? Yeah. When I used to sing for my dog, she used to cry and, scratch at my leg. This little guy is cool as a cucumber. Okay, but I digress. Webster. Here comes Hallelujah. I heard there was a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled kick composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. But she tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. From your lips she drew baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a code and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. How you never show that to me, do you? Remember when I moved in you, and the holy dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah, 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 well, maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdo you. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 Well, here comes another classic. Actually, today happens to be a day called Saint Anne Day, which is a day when a lot of little kids, girls, get to dress up, white dresses and wear like a crown of lights, real live lights. That doesn't happen in California, but in Denmark it does. And there's probably always a girl who has shorter hair the next morning, nonetheless. But it's like a, rite of passage. A lot of girls get to do that in school. And this next song, even though, well, it's kind of about it. It relates, you guys. It does. And it's just one of those beautiful melodies, Christmas classic songs that I think should be aired.
You want to tell your story?
So Holy Night.
No, Holy Night.
All right. Well, Ronan asked me, do I want to tell my story? I actually thought I was one of those girls who, in the parade, but I asked my mom about it. She has no memory of it. I must not have stood out that day, if it happened. But so anyway, it made me insecure as to whether it actually happened. Sometimes you have a dream and you think it was real life. That, I think, it might be one of those moments. So the story is really a non-story unless you want to hear about my dreams. Who wants to hear about people's dreams? I mean, except my husband, who loves it when I wake him up every morning with like a 20-minute rundown of my weird dreams. Too much info? Here comes Oh Holy Night. My segues are terrible. I need to zone in a little. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt His word. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. this morn. Fall on your knees. Hear the angel voices on that divine one night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Whoa, night, oh, night divine. Oh, holy night. So I'm curious to know what you guys do for Christmas. I guess maybe you could write it in the comments or something. I don't know if you wear crazy hats like this. Is there glimmer in your hat? But I can't think of anything else that we do that's weird. We have calendar, Advent fun where you have to win a present. We eat rice Stilamitsan, which is not Danish at all, but it's, Danish tradition to eat that and stick an almond in it, and then someone has to get that at the end and win, like usually a marzipan pig, which my husband is always so sad about because he hates marzipan. I've already forced Christmas on him. He's a Jewish person from Israel. And, so that didn't warm him up too much when I was like, and then you get a gift at the end if you're lucky. And it's marzipan. He's like, no. He likes other stuff about it. So this next song, you guys, is not about Christmas at all. But I felt like it fit in. And the first time I heard this song, well, I should backtrack a little. When I was a little girl, my mom, she made me a dress. And it had little red bows, 2 or 3 of them right here. And I had a matching purse. And I could not wait to go to school with that dress on. I felt rich. I felt like just the most important person on the planet. And I couldn't wait to show it off. And I was so proud that my mom had made this for me, And it's such a rare thing when a mom actually knows how to make clothes. I mean, I don't know how to sew. I blame it on being left-handed. Nobody wanted to teach me. But then I heard this song by Dolly Parton called Coat of Many Colors. And it's about a memory of hers where she grew up very poor in the country. And she had a box of rags, and her mom made her this beautiful coat out of it. And she also was very proud, and she ran to school to show it off to all her friends. But instead of, giving her the love and the praise like I got, they would laugh at her because they could tell it was made, because she was poor. And it just made my heart, hurt for her, for that young Dolly Parton in that day. And I think this time is a kind of a time to think about what we're grateful for and the ways that you can find dignity in small joys. And you can't let anybody ruin that. And I just love this song, the sentiment of it. And I guess it's a good thing that it happened to her, because then she ended up writing this brilliant tune. I just had a happy memory and no song. So here comes Coat of Many Colors. Back through the years, I go wandering once again. Back through the seasons of my youth, and I recall a box of rags someone gave us, and how my mama put those rags to use. There were rags of many colors, and every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed those rags together Sewing every piece with love, she made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. A coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made from only rags, but I wore it proudly. And although I had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches, holes in both of my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. And I couldn't understand it, 'cause I felt I was rich. And I told him all the love my mama, she sewed in every stitch. And I told him all the stories mama told me while she sewed. She made my coat of many colors. It was worth more than all of their clothes. But they didn't understand, and I tried to make them see. One is only poor, only if they choose to be. Now I know I had no money, but I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. Thank you, Dolly, for a great song. You guys can actually see a performance, a really cool documentary about her right now on one of the streaming services. So no, I'm getting them all jumbled up. Very unprofessional of me.
Amazon?
HBO. It's really good. Very interesting look into her life. You guys, we are officially nearing the end of this concert. And I hope you've stuck it out with me through the cold and the harsh winter weather. We stick together. Is that a new song? But I digress. I want to thank you guys very much for taking the time. You could be doing so many other things on a Sunday evening, and you chose to be here and feel some Christmas spirit with me. And I really want to thank Joe and Joe and Co. That sounds really cool. No, Joe, Dan, and Dawn. Even though I haven't met you guys yet, I feel close to you, and I really want to thank you for sponsoring this concert. It's definitely given me something to look forward to, and work my way up towards. Because there's not a lot of live gigs going on these days here in Los Angeles. So thank you. And if you guys want to connect with me, if you look in the description of the YouTube link. I've put some social media links, Facebook, Instagram, and
There's people who don't have a PayPal can also send through Facebook too.
Yeah, that's true. Ronan is saying that if you'd like to maybe donate some money, if you'd like to tip me or something, you can go to PayPal or Venmo, or you can even send me money on Messenger, I believe, through Facebook. There are so many ways.
Yes. The carrier pigeon?
Carrier pigeon, Ronan says.
Yes.
Let's go old school. This is, for me, a very classic song. I want to end on this one. It always makes me happy to hear it. And it's my Christmas message and wish for you guys. Again, thank you. And thank you to Ronen and Nathaniel. You guys are the best. Here comes the Christmas song. chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by the choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight, 'cause they know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Bye. See you next year, maybe.